So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper,
He's having a hit! No, just over.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Torres, Tielemans, now Konsa, Cash, to McGinn, some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Watkins, he shifted it to the flank. Solanke might just make this. This looks promising. Gallagher. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Solanke. Simons. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Rodgers. Tielemans. Well, they've got it again. And here's Xavi Simons. Caught offside that time. Torres, Tielemans, and that has left him in a heap. That has been cut short. Bissouma. Now it's Simons. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McGinn and Torres. And it's Tielemans. Digne. That's Buendia. Tielemans. Now it's Solanke. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, what has happened here? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, great leap! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Finish, an absolute joy, and there is your opener, and a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Tottenham are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That has ended up in no man's land. Tielemans, Konsa, and it's Digne. Buendia, Xavi Simons. Now it's Solanke, and he's got the beating of his man. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Tottenham really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Buendia. Bentancur. That's been cut out, well played. Buendia. Tielemans. Now Rodgers. There will be a throw-in. Rodgers. Digne. Turns back here, probably the best option. That is good progress on the left. And it's made its way to him.
Tottenham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Buendia. Digne. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful.
Tries one from range. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Aston genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation.
And Solanke! It's fallen kindly here. Well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Xavi Simons.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pass somewhat off target. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The ball has bounced loose now. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Kolomuani. That's going across goal. Konsa getting this one clear. Tielemans. Rodgers. Bissouma powering forward here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tielemans. Cash. Now Rodgers. Now it's Watkins. Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. That has not gone well. And here's Watkins. And he's lost his man here. Cash has it in a wide position. Oh, good climb. And kept out by the most elaborate stick-up saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tielemans, who's short. Bentancur gets it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Watkins. Shot could... and the shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Cash. Tielemans. And it's Digne. Now it's Solanke. Bentancur. Goes for the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rodgers. Cash. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Solanke receives it in a good position here. Cash, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodgers. Cash. Now it's McGinn. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tielemans. To McGinn. McGinn. Now it's Watkins. Well, that pass isn't the best. Buendia. He is starved of space and time. Now it's Solanke. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
15 minutes till half-time. Buendia. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Cash made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, oh, that is asking for trouble. Tottenham are looking to break at pace. He is through here. Solanke! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rodgers. Now it's Buendia. Pedro Porro wins the duel this time. Buendia. Now it's Watkins. He's under a lot of pressure there. Watkins proves just a little bit too strong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Konsa. Tielemans. Now it's Solanke. Very nicely done. Tries a shot! Buendia. Rodgers. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Solanke. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Cash. Tottenham are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Tielemans. To McGinn. He's got away. McGinn! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Managed to get rid. Now it's Solanke. Oh, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Rogers. Digne. Rogers. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's out of play for a goal kick. Tielemans. Cash. It's a pretty loose pass. Good take, and is he in? It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is Gallagher. And he's decided to go for it. Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Watkins absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Solanke. Now it's Bissouma. Driving forward. Oh, he's having a go! And that's another fine save. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Spence. Looking for the far post. And straight back out. Rogers. Cash. Rogers, Konsa, Cash.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Solanke, Gallagher. Pau Torres. Now Rogers. Tielemans. Watkins with 2 goals already to his name. Not the most accurate pass. Buendia, Kolomuani. Now this could be a chance. And Solanke! And there's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Solanke.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's the end of the first 45. Tottenham are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So we reach the halfway point.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Now it's McGinn, and he's managed to get free. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cash. Rodgers.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Danso can get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Tries to dink it through. They've got a corner here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Oh, he's on his own! Wonderful save by Martinez. And a chance! Cash. To McGinn. Rodgers. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Buendia. And it's Digne. Out of play for a throw. Watkins. And it's Tielemans. Now it's Buendia. Kolumuani. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Watkins. Gallagher. Now it's Solanke. Takes the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Digne. It's a pretty loose pass. Bissouma. And here's Xavi Simons. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Solanke. Solanke couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's in a great position here. Buendia. And Rodgers. Buendia. Now it's Watkins. Van der Ven gets a foot in here. Solanke, he is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Digne. That's a good ball out wide. Simons. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Buendia. He has found a way through. And he can thump it away. And they're quick to get it back. Pau Torres. Digne, who does have an assist to his name. Konsa. He's beaten the last man. Simons. Simons! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
After
Terrific.
58 minutes is number
And
7,
now he has two.
Simons.
Tottenham have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Xavi Simons with the clearance. Knocks it into space. Konsa.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's in plenty of space here. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Quite a game this. All square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's taking no chances there. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Solanke. McGinn. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, it's just a little long. And that has been knocked clear. Bentancur. Buendia. He's done very well to take that back. And it's Simons. Gallagher. Now it's Kolo Muani. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Watkins. He's on it. Can he get... Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
In with the challenge. And he's intervened well there. And smartly reclaimed. Konsa. Cash. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Konsa makes the interception. Tielemans. Spread to the right. Space for him to turn and look. Delivers with whip. He leaps for it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lofted in. And it's hoisted clear. Tielemans. Bentancur makes a dash for it. So what can they make of this? He came in hard, very hard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly...
And it's been given away. And oh, just the keeper now. Chance, surely! Oh, off the bar. Played into space, and he was quick to react. That pass isn't the best. That's a good ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Xavi Simons. Bissouma. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Played out towards the right wing. Foot in. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Solanke. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. They get a throw in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Rodgers unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bissouma with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bissouma does well to get it back. Richarlison. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, cracking ball. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Tottenham making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Incoming, terrific effort! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Watson.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Tottenham really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cash. Pau Torres. Not the most convincing of passes. Now Konsa. Pau Torres. Now Konsa. Pau Torres. Now Konsa. Cash. Rogers. That'll be a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Richarlison. And it's Bentancur. And it's Simons. Good effort from distance. And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
And he shoots! So close to drawing level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Rogers. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that's well seen too. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's having a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly, and that's gone loose. Tielemans. That's Digne. Now it's Richarlison. He'll try from distance. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Richarlison was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Corner number 3 coming up. Konsa with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Their chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Tottenham get their 4th corner. They've played it short. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Matson. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what a mistake! He's found the way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Kolumuani. Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Simons. Rogers. Tielemans pinches it off him. Takes a shot. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Matson. Rogers. Now it's Watkins. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, they could be caught out, and the finish!
Hey!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Kasuma.
Cash. To McGinn. Rogers. Can he latch on to this? Palinia going forward. Now it's Richarlison. Camera. Digne. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pau Torres. Digne. Nicely weighted ball.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Somewhat off target, and here's Watkins. Oh, he's burst, tries one from range. Wonderful from Watkins. A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Another one. This must be his personal high. It started. Tries from a long way out. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Tottenham desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim.